When this world was created, there was no fragrance. But in some areas there was, especially areas which we call as India and otherwise. It is unbelievable that here or anywhere abroad there are no flowers with fragrance. So now you are born here. You have brought the fragrance. You are the people who are realized souls, and you have got the fragrance to spread. So your responsibility double, I think, that you must spread fragrance. Fragrance is something very innate. Even this soil, which we should say is without fragrance, the people have fragrance in their character, in their behavior, in their understanding. And there is peace which they are aspiring. I don't say they are peaceful, but they are aspiring to have peace. This aspiration only suggests that fragrant people, that they are very fragrant. What is a fragrance in a human being is his nature, his temperament, how he is, and how he behaves towards others. All the countries all over still not aware that you have to become fragrant. If they were to be aware, then all wars will end, everything will finish off, and they will know we are all one. We do not belong to different countries or anything, which we have made. God has not made friends. We have made. This is your country, this is their country, and country-wise we fight. This country belongs to no one. This belongs to God. But people stupidly fight on the countries that this is our country, this is our country. Now I have traveled all over the world. I wouldn't say any country as their own. Because if you own a country, you should have fragrance. You should have temperament which will make other people feel that you come from countries of fragrance. Won't have to argue. But one country fighting with another country. Everywhere it goes on, you read in the newspaper all the time, we see this nonsense. That countries are fighting. And the more they are developed, better they are. In this development of theirs, I hope they rise and become spiritual. And they develop fragrance. But this fighting spirit of human beings has come from Satan, I think. That they are killing themselves, killing others, destroying the whole world. You read newspaper, you feel so ashamed how human beings are going on. So all the Sahaja Yogis should not support any kind of fight. They are not. They are here to bring fragrance to people, to bring happiness, to joy, and not to fight. That is one of the first duties of Sahajogis, not to join anything which hates, which fights, which creates problem. These fighting spirits have destroyed the fragrance of the soil. If people become loving and affectionate, this soil itself will become fragrant. First thing we must learn is to love each other and not to hate anyone. There are so many ways of hating. This also human quality. Animals do hate because they are animals. Human beings can't be animals. We are human beings, and as human beings, what we should have is love, affection, and no hatred of any kind. Now, as you are Sahajogis, I would say that you should try to develop your loving capacity instead of fighting capacity or criticizing others. Very easy to criticize, but try to understand that our soil itself has no fragrance. How are we to bring fragrance to this soil? This is only if people live here, have affection and love for each other. This is the most important thing. When creation took place, it was only through affection. Otherwise, what was the need for nature to create all these things? All this is for what? To make you feel beautiful. All these trees are beautiful to make you feel good, to feel one with the nature. In that way, we human beings have not contributed. Now, I'm not saying Sahajogis. They are rare and they are wonderful and they have done a good job because they consider love is the highest. But you have to show to others also that you want to love them because they should love each other. The whole world is created because there was love. Otherwise, what was the need to waste energy on these continents and all these different countries? Was not to fight, was not to hate each other or to think no end of yourself, but to love each other, to have more brothers and sisters. As in Sahajoga, you feel that way. You have brothers and sisters all over. Today when I was coming, I was so happy to see there were people from all over Europe and also from India. How is it possible? Because you have developed that love. Because you have that love, that innate love. So wherever you go, wherever you meet people, they should say that we have seen Sahajogis who are nothing but love. They are not bothered as to what you are, what your position is, or anything. They only know that you are a Sahajogi and a Sahajogi loves other Sahajogis. This is a very big achievement. It was never there, as there is no fragrance in the soil, no fragrance in the human beings. Now that has come. Now you have got the capacity to love each other and to help each other and to understand each other, not to criticize and not to insult or in any way defame them. This I am saying because you are all rare people who are Sahajogis. How many people there are Sahajogis, you see? Very few. We have to have more Sahajogis, that they understand that we are all part and parcel of one country, and that country is of love.